Kourtney Kardashian gets robbed right from underneath her nose, and Khloe decides to finally retire the famous cookie jars. We're going to be talking all that and more, of course, reviewing tonight's episode and having some fun news and gossip, so stay tuned.
I'm Maria Menounos, and you're tuned in to AfterBuzz TV, the ESPN of TV talk. Now, let the buzz begin.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Kardashians Weekly. We are here with the full panel.
Hey!
Excited and ready to go. We feel rejuvenated. We feel alive.
Alive!
Because our queen, Khloe Kardashian, last week not only watched our after show, but live tweeted with us.
Yes.
It was so fun.
Amazing.
So thank you for that love, Khloe. But I wanted to get right into it and introduce my lovely panel. Like I said, we have a full panel tonight. Yes. To my left, I have the news and gossip extraordinaire, Miss Rachel Robillard.
Hey, y'all. How's it going?
And, of course, the social media expert, the beautiful Miss Nakia Monet.
Oh, thank you. And I'll be on social media, so make sure you guys tweet at us.
Yes, absolutely. And, of course, Khloe Kardashian, extraordinaire expert.
Stop.
Howard the Third.
Oh, it's Howard the Third.
I cannot.
Nice to be seen, nice to be heard. I do have the live chat up, so if you're watching us on YouTube, which you should be, go ahead and leave us some comments in our live chat.
Absolutely. And if you happen to not be watching us live, you can still make sure to leave us some comments because we always love going back after the fact and checking you guys out. Jeez. I'm your host, Dakota T. Jones, and let's keep up, shall we?
Let's do it.
Yes. Let's do this.
So tonight's episode was great. It was called Have You Met Kim? It was very Kim-centered, which I thought was very appropriate considering she is the matriarch who started it all.
Of course. And especially since afterwards was the true story of Kim's journey. So it was very appropriate of E to make this episode all about Kim for it to then transition to the Hollywood news story.
Which I cannot wait to watch, and I feel like we should watch that and give our opinions on it next week.
It's a very nostalgic episode because we haven't had a Kim type of episode in a long time. It's been if you've realized, the last few seasons have been centered around the sisters, which is awesome. But to have a Kim episode is really nostalgic, and to bring Paris in, and it reminds you of old Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved it. I was like, okay, Kim. I'm glad we got to see behind the scenes with the Met Gala. So, and her dresses. So I was very happy about that. And I was just happy about this episode.
Yeah.
It was a good one.
It was a good one.
I think it was kind of nostalgic, and we got to learn a little bit more about Kim's surrogate. So let's kind of talk about her at first, because there was a lot that was going on with that. The last time, I thought maybe the same surrogate was used for the last time, but obviously not. I'm sure that surrogate was like, yo, I just pushed out your baby, let me have a break.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. I don't care how much money you're spending. I do not care if you are a celebrity or not. I need a break. That's what that surrogate said. This time we have a white lady.
Yes.
Jane
I was shocked.
Doe.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
Because they've been kind of using the same surrogate, which is a black female. But I understand because she just gave birth to Chicago. Right. So she's probably like, guys, my uterus needs to rebuild. I will not hold the new baby because I'm tired. I just want Kim and Kanye to pick me for their next surrogate. Like, where do I sign up?
Agreed.
I'm ready.
Right with you. I'm like, I could do that.
Rachel's like, count me in.
I mean, pay me.
But you're white and black surrogate.
We find out it's not all fun and games, though, because the surrogate is having some complications. The baby is breech and should not be delivered that way. So they have to go in and move the baby, induce labor, and take the baby out before the baby switches positions, which I honestly have known nothing about. I just know it sounds extremely scary and something that should not happen.
Painful.
Yeah.
Shout out to women who give birth or carry babies, whether you're a surrogate or you're giving birth for like the first time, because women actually die giving birth to children. So that's so I love how real they were with this and was like, look, this is what's happening. Yeah. And I love how they showed the behind the scenes, because it's not like what they show in the movies. It's not our peachy glory when you give birth to a baby. Babies are breech, umbilical cords around babies' necks. Women can die, children can die. So I love how real they were, and it's very scary, especially like as Kim, someone's holding your baby, and it's not really you, so to have to go in and make sure your baby's turned the right way, that has to be super scary, and scary for your surrogate too, because you're on top of her and you're like, I'm here, but make sure my baby's perfect.
Exactly. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it really is.
Both lives are in danger too, which is really, really scary.
Yeah.
But what I thought was interesting was the CBD baby shower inspired situation. So Kim was not carrying her own child, so she was able to participate in the CBD fun.
Yeah, Kim was able to get high at her own baby shower.
Goals.
Were you shocked?
She didn't even have her own.
No.
Yeah.
I was a little shocked.
Because Kim doesn't seem like she
doesn't.
that.
Yeah, she doesn't really seem like a like a smoker or even type of person to really get into CBD.
Oils or anything. Yeah.
Nothing. So I was like, oh, okay, Kim, live on the edge. You know, do you, girl?
Yeah,
that's how private she's been. That's why I like. Because she probably has been, but no one knows because she's super private.
Sure.
And I like because she's like, look, this is my 4th kid. At this point, it's like there's no need for the baby shower. So what can we do? You know, they're LA based. So it's like, let's do some CBD up. I remember when I first heard about it on social media, though, I was like, really?
Yeah.
That's different.
It's very different. That's not her brand. I wouldn't consider CBD with her brand, but I think she did that as like an out of the box. Exactly. Yeah. This is her 4th and final child as of now that she doesn't want anymore. So go out with a bang. That's what I think. I think she did it for the talk.
Yeah.
She wanted like, oh, CBD at a baby shower. That's very uncommon. That's very out there.
I think she knew it would get a headline.
Exactly.
Which is perfect, and I love it.
And then in our live chat here, Shanice Sweet Smile, who always tunes in, hey, what's up? Shanice said that CBD idea was smart. I would do that for a baby shower. So, you know, I guess other people would do it. And then Sadie... I'm thinking Sadie CO85 Smith says, love you guys. Don't watch the show, but watch you guys every Sunday.
What?
So shout out to you guys.
Gosh, that's so sweet.
That's amazing.
Keep those live chats coming. We are loving you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys. That's so sweet. Another thing about Kim, this was kind of just a random thing thrown in there, but I wanted to make sure to mention it, was the fact that she was flying Dr. Orion to North Carolina to remove a prisoner's face tattoos that he couldn't afford to remove. And I just think it's amazing how Kim is making herself accessible to people who need her help, especially people in prison, and just seeing her really just give of her time and her attention and her money to that cause is very incredible, and I love that, and I hope to see more of that, and I think people don't give her enough credit for that.
Yeah. I love that she has the resources that she's able to use it. Same thing when I know another person couldn't get a job, she helped that person get a job, and I think especially when you're a celebrity and you can help in this situation, you're like, what else can I do? Because, you know, Kim works with a team. It's not just Kim. It's Van Jones. It's a whole bunch of lawyers. So I love that she uses her resources and says, how can I help? Let me fly you to get these tattoos removed. Let me try to get you a job. Let me get you an apartment. Like, where can I put those resources? So I love that she's able to do that.
Yeah, and she did that with Alice, too. Alice was a model for Skims.
Yeah.
And recently at Washington for the Sunday service, Kanye invited Kim's most recent criminal justice client, who was the guy who was a teenager who got sentenced to lifetime in prison. He was in Washington, D.C. with Kanye and Kim, and he actually performed. So it's like, oh, wow, he was supposed to have life in prison, and now he's hanging out with Kanye and Kim at Sunday service. So they're still, it's like they're still, although they're helping the criminal justice system, it's like they're still have ties. They don't just like, okay, you're out, do what you want. It's like, no, Alice, we want you as a model. Oh, hey,
I love that.
We want you on Sunday service. Like, wow, okay. Still waiting for my Sunday service invite, by the way.
Invited to the Sunday service because I want to praise the Lord.
Not me. But you guys let me know how it is.
You don't want to go?
No, I do not. I would love to meet Kim. I would love to meet Kim.
Okay, all right.
Period.
Well, period. Period. Poo.
Okay, let's talk about Kanye for a second. So Kanye does not want Kim to wear this tight dress at the Met Gala because he's like, I just, you're my wife, and I don't know if I feel comfortable with you wearing something super sexy. I don't like them taking photos of you like that.
That's so annoying.
And I love how she does not take it one bit. She totally shuts him down. It's like, nope, just because you're on this journey of like, you want me to be conservative, guess what? I'm not on that journey right now. So no, thank you, ma'am.
Are y'all Kanye or Kim? Which team are you on for this debate?
I'm with Kim as well. Because Kim is right. Kanye's the one who built her up and told her pretty much like, wear this sexy stuff. You need to be like this, you need to be like this. And now that you're making a whole new change, it's like, oh no, you need to be in a turtleneck and dress down to your feet. And it's like, no, boo, you already built my brand to be sexy. I'm going to be sexy for however long I can be.
You met me like this. And this is what annoys me. And I'm so happy that Kim stood her ground and was like, absolutely not. Go sit down in a corner. It's like, you met me like this. I already was a sex symbol because you rapped about it before we got together. Like, if we're going to be real, you rapped about being with me because I was sexy. Don't wait till we're married with kids to be like, I don't even want to look at you. That's who I am, and you knew who I was. And I'm at the Met Gala. It's fun. the first time I went to the Met Gala, I went with you. So just because you're on a journey and you enjoy looking at this, don't try to stop my bag.
Exactly.
So I'm Team Kim.
And the first time she went to the Met Gala, she was pregnant. So she's probably like, I'm going to
making up for lost time.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And I think she was pregnant with North at that time.
She was pregnant with North in her couch gown.
Yeah, in the couch gown.
With her gloves and everything.
That is right.
So she's like, I need to make up from that.
It's a theme. Yeah. It's a theme. She looked beautiful. And he should be happy that she is on his arm.
I'm surprised he didn't step it up. He looked like her security on the red carpet.
Yeah. But I think that was his thing.
That's what he wanted.
What he wanted to do, but I'm happy that she stood her ground and was like, absolutely not.
I'm wearing that.
Sit down.
Yeah. I love how he got up and said, oh, okay, fine. And pouted and walked away all fast. I'm like,
this is my show. You're a guest.
Yeah.
Good night.
But I do want to talk about what Kylie and Kendall were wearing because they looked incredible. I love the orange and the purple. And the last minute, Kylie decided to lose the hat and took the advice to wear the sleeves.
Yes.
Yeah. And let me tell you, that made the entire outfit so much better. Pulled it all together because that hat was not going.
It was not in.
Yeah,
it wasn't. But I wonder if Versace knew because remember when this happened, all the memes came out how they looked like the two stepsisters.
The evil stepsisters from Cinderella.
It was amazing though, so I wonder if that was like a theme because even the girls retweeted the whole stepsister bit, and they looked beautiful. My favorite color is orange, so I was obsessed with Kendall's whole look.
Great.
But like Kim said, they looked beautiful together. As a unit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they don't do a lot now together. They have their separate journeys and they're doing different things. Mm-hmm. So seeing them walk the carpet together and be there together, that was awesome because it was always Kendall and Kylie, you know?
Yeah, so, originally, exactly. They always were together. And then we actually saw on Keep Up with the Kardashians a couple seasons ago how Kylie got so anxious because Kendall was not walking the red carpet with her. They had to separate, and she's like, I don't want to do it myself. And so
and now they're back.
And now look at Miss Billionaire, able to walk it all herself now.
Doing her own thing. What do we think about Kendall and that purple wig? When Kylie. Well, Kylie had the wig, but remember when Kylie took it off and she was like, Kendall, put on this wig. And everybody was like, oh, you look like a mermaid. I loved it.
I did too.
It was a cute purple wig.
I think it was cute.
liked it on Kendall. I liked it on Kylie, but I liked it on Kendall a little bit.
I love the colors. I love the colors on them. They looked really nice.
I think it looked better on you, actually.
Hey,
I think you best. Yes.
Will I give you little Kim vibes if I do a purple wig?
Don't do this with you. With the on the VMAs.
Oh, Halloween.
Okay, all right.
That should be your costume.
Halloween.
You know what? In the live chat, if anybody has a designer who give me the little Kim outfit, because I'm low-key here for
Can I be Diana Ross for Halloween? Just do that to your boo?
You know, speaking of like couples and being a pair, let's talk about Paris and Kim because they were a pair for so
dynamic
many years.
duo.
My best friend's ass.
Yeah, so Paris took advantage of seeing Kim at her baby shower to try to secure the bag and get her on this music video, saying, oh, you know, I think it'd be great if you did this music video. It would make sense for you to be in it. Later on, we found out the entire song was, you know, inspired by Kim and her butt. So I think for Kim to be like, you know what, I'm the hot item right now. You had your day.
Kim was not saying that.
Dakota? Please continue.
She's just like, you know what? I'm gonna do my charity work for the year.
Oh, Dakota! Not charity work.
Kimberly Kardashian was not saying that.
You know she ain't saying that. You know I love me my Kim, but Paris had to walk. I mean, Paris had to, what is it?
Walk so Kim can run.
So Kim can walk.
But Kim acknowledges that. Because Kim says if it wasn't for Paris, I would not. And that's an absolute fact. If you're an old Kardashian fan like I am, and you know how this relationship started, it's when what's her name?
Kim.
Paris and Nicole broke up. This is how long back I go. When Paris and Nicole broke up, and she started bringing Kim with her, and I love that Kim acknowledged that. If it was not for Paris Hilton, Kim would not be here today.
The memorial.
She acknowledged that.
You know, the memorial.
Dakota.
I loved that.
Memorial.
So
Kim did not say that.
No, I know. I'm just saying, God bless her for like shedding light on the past. You know. Good for her.
Listen,
she got.
If it was not for Paris, Kim wouldn't have been her stylist and in her closet.
And we're thankful.
Kim started in Paris's closet. Let's not get it twisted. Remember where we came from.
We're thankful for Paris.
And Paris does not need Kim Kardashian. Paris was born rich and will always be a Hilton.
Always.
She does not need a Kardashian.
And I will say she's super nice. I met her before.
She's super sweet.
Kind, so.
She was born into the money and she will die a Hilton. She does not need to be on this show.
She's fine.
But I love the Libra queen, Kim Kardashian. I love how one thing I love about Kim always acknowledges and always shows like where she's from. And she's like, if it wasn't for Paris, I would wouldn't be here, so I'm gonna do the music video.
I thought that was
so
kind
I
of
love
her
that
do.
she did that.
Yeah.
Like, super dope. And I just love how she talked about her best friend's ass, because we know the beef and we know the love between Paris and Kim. I'm not gonna bring it up, but we know their history.
So,
exactly.
All right.
Paris
Full
got,
circle.
Paris got a lot of airtime tonight, but someone who didn't get a lot of airtime was the Kourtney's robber. I wish that she would have had more airtime.
Me too.
Who was this lady?
We need, the meme of Kris Jenner that's like, this is a case for the FBI.
Yeah, this is the case for the FBI.
With the guns in her hand.
Always remember that.
Remember when she had the guns and the meme?
Love Kris.
So I just think that I feel like we really, really need we need to find out who this woman was.
Who was this
And
lady?
I love how like Kourtney was upstairs like, oh, she's hacked my phone number. She's reading these texts right now. Meanwhile, the lady's downstairs like packing her crap like, let's go, speeds off.
I just know that she's like, she stole hundreds of dollars from my wallet.
I'm so
this lady?
confused because a couple episodes ago we see quote unquote Kris Jenner being tackled by security.
I was like,
but now
no.
someone within the camp is stealing from the wallets. I'm like, wait, hold on. What is security doing?
This is
Something's not
the
adding up.
FBI.
Security is making more of those NDAs so nobody can get into the house anymore.
They went to Kinko's to print off more NDAs, and they were.
That lady was literally cleaning out the house while Kourtney was texting upstairs. I'm like, who is this lady, and how is she able to steal your wallet
And how
steal
was
your
she
password?
able to steal Scott's money? $4,500 from
Yeah.
Scott? Scott, why is your wallet at Kourtney's house?
My daughter, little P? My baby girl
My
P?
daughter? My daughter?
Hey, my little daughter?
Why was the wallet at Kourtney's house?
What I want to know is
How
like,
did she get it?
I know, but
Blowing
I think
up
it's
the
funny.
spots.
Like Kourtney was like, "Oh, you know what? Like I remember paying the valet $20, and then the change they gave back to me was like a $700." I'm like, "What kind of bill did you pay with?" Like,
She's like, I just threw it on the wallet. I don't know.
like the change I got back $700.
How are you so busy that your assistant has to tell you that your
Yeah.
wallet
Is missing
has been
money.
open and there's money missing? But you're like, really? Because I threw the hundreds back in. Does like your assistant check your wallet?
Why don't you check your own wallet?
And why
my
is Scott's wallet there?
How did the lady get $4,500 from Scott?
And the iPad.
In the
How do I sign up for this job?
What was she doing?
I don't know.
Who
I
is
have
this
no
lady?
idea.
Where's the job board? Because let me apply.
Well, they got-
Glassdoor.
They got. They
so
got
are you
rid of her.
hiring, Kourtney? Does that mean you're now hiring?
Yeah, because I can guarantee you we will be a lot
Yeah.
more honest with your
Baby,
belongings than.
We're not stealing your iPad and
I will be the
stuff.
most loyal person you've ever met.
Like
Take
Mason
me,
took
use
it.
me for whatever you need.
Mason.
Yeah. Rachel's like, where's my iPad? I'm like, Mason. Like, I just thought Mason.
He's
Like,
like,
Mason took it all.
Saving
Mason
up
took
for a
money for
Bugatti.
games.
Yeah.
Not a Bugatti.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Mason, did y'all notice on the wall they have like the kids have checks like
Yes.
do you have a good
Oh, yes.
attitude, which I think is
And
really
chores.
Yes,
Mhm.
interesting product placement. When a couple episodes ago they were in trouble at school
Exactly.
and Mason
Oh, yeah.
and Rain are not. You know, they're bratty, and it's like, so
Right, did they
maybe
put up for this episode?
will-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
She had a whole
And-
board of like chores.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna spoil it now, but Rain did make some news this week.
Yes.
did.
So we're gonna be
Oh,
talking
man.
about that during news and gossip. So stay tuned.
Rain
because
is the man.
Rain is
little
the
Rain?
man.
4 years old.
My little Rain.
My little Rain, my little baby Brain.
so cute. So Rain is in, and the cookie jars are out.
Yes.
So
Oh.
Chloe,
I love the cookie jars.
we love you, and you taught us how to have these glass jars that we get from the Container Store, and we line it up with Oreos,
Oh.
and we switch them out every 3 months because they get stale. You taught us all of this during Close CD on your app, and then now you decided to retire your own cookie jars because the world has taken your idea. It's just so giving of you, to be honest, to like give that to the people
Thank
and
you,
then
Queen.
retire it
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
I loved her. I actually, like, low key, she didn't even want to give it up. It was her sisters. I was like, that's gross to give it up. And she's like, really? She gave us the cookie jars,
I know.
guys.
She like showed us how to.
Because I do that now because
Yeah.
of watching Keep Up the Kardashians.
So I have to
Yeah.
ask, are you going to retire it since Chloe retired
Hell
it?
no.
or are you
I'm going to
keeping it?
hopefully hold on to it and hoping that Chloe comes back to her famous cookie jars.
Or you could pass it down to your children to continue Chloe's legacy.
This is true. This is
I
all
love it.
Chloe's
Yeah.
legacy.
I wonder what else Chloe's gonna do if she retires the cookie jars.
I
Like, is she
know.
gonna show us organizing? Is she gonna do candy?
Because Chris is the same way. I think they get it from Chris because if you look at Chris's kitchen, Chris does that with the organizing, with the candy and the cookies. So hopefully they give us something new.
Yeah, I hope so. I miss the Close CD days. Those were great.
Close CD, that's right.
I used to always tune into that and her like live streams that she did through the app.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was always like, I literally remember like on her app like, check out our after show, and like she never saw it, and then she saw it last week.
She saw it now.
I still can't get over it.
You're probably watching Chloe. Hey girl.
Hey Chloe.
We hope so.
We love you if you're watching.
Tweeted you again. So hey girl.
We love you. But guys, let's jump into some news and gossip during our segment Tea Time. Y'all ready to sip the tea? Cheers.
Imaginary tea.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's get it together because we're going to be spilling the tea. I'm going to need your energy. I'm going to need your focus. I'm going to need your dedication.
You spell it, Dakota.
So, a source tells E! News that Kylie and Travis are still separated but already having conversations about getting back together.
Uh-oh.
They both know that this is inevitable. They just need some breathing room to work out a few of their issues. They want to make it work and have both express that they miss each other and are still in love with one another. I believe this 110%. I think that, sometimes some space might be a little healthy if you're having a lot of problems, and that they can... they have a daughter together, and I think that they love each other so much. They are always supporting each other at their events. Kylie's on tour with Travis all the time. Like, I just feel like they are such a power couple, and I feel like that love doesn't go away. So I feel like they will be able to work it out, hopefully, and, God willing, continue their family together.
That is correct that they usually do help each other with promoting things, but the most recent thing that Travis Scott has released is Highest in the Room, his new single, and Kylie didn't promote it at all. So that makes me think like,
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think they're getting back together.
No.
Only because, and this is not to be negative, it was rumors of him cheating, and the girl that he allegedly was cheating on, he's been with this girl since like 2007. So, and this girl came out and was like, it's not me, but if you look back at all her old photos, there's some photos of her at the same place that Travis was. So I think it's a little bit deeper of just taking time off. Though I don't wish negativity on their relationship. I hope that they do work it out. But she's not promoting any of the music. Yeah. They're focused on their baby. And when you have a kid involved, like, you're not really even thinking about your relationship.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of the well-being of your baby. So I don't see anything anytime soon.
Aww.
What do you think, Howard?
I mean, I think they should. I think they're going to get back together, like, for sure. Because, I don't know, they just put so much time and everything. The brand is already there. I mean, the baby is here. It's just so much to think about that they will take this break, I say, like, a few months, and then eventually come back together.
Okay. What do you think, Dakota?
I think that they will get back together. I'm not sure about this whole cheating allegations. I want to, like, have the whole innocent until proven guilty, and I just want to see that true love work itself out and come to fruition again. But who knows what'll happen, and I don't know.
You're such a romantic.
I
love
try.
it.
You
He
are.
really is.
I love that.
So sweet.
I found love, so I'm trying to be hopeful.
Aww. Can you pass that on to us,
yeah, I'm
baby?
just like, can't relate.
Hold on.
So.
Ron, I've seen what you've done for others.
Yes.
Well, I actually asked y'all on Twitter what y'all think. Do you think Kylie and Travis Scott will get back together? And 53% of y'all said yes, while 47% no. That is very close, about a half and half, but a little more yes.
And they're both still young. Like, they might get back together. We don't know.
Exactly. We don't know, but I'm curious. I want them to be together, sure, exactly, for the love of Stormy.
Right.
But, co-parenting, multiple parents do it, including Kourtney and Scott, that it's possible and it can be done. But it was fun to see them on the Met Gala, to see that Travis, Stormy, and Kylie, we saw them for a minute. So, but speaking of Twitter, Kim tweeted out saying, "Thank you, Armenia, for such a memorable trip. So blessed to have been baptized along with my babies."
Baptized.
Oh my God.
Rachel, let's reel it in.
Yes, and so she was in Armenia and had a great time, and her babies got baptized, and we got some beautiful pictures of them too. So
did you say something about this photo, saying what it looked like?
It was me.
Okay,
it was you.
Tell the world what you thought.
Tell the world.
So for those who don't know, the four of us were in a Kardashian chat, so we share pictures with each other. And when you guys sent this photo, I was like, oh, it's Mary Magdalene and Jesus.
Yes.
Because it's a very beautiful photo. It wasn't actually this photo. It was another photo of them standing, and Kim has a veil, and it looks very Mary Magdalene and North look like Jesus. But I love it because she actually shows light to the Armenian genocide, And I love that they go back to Armenia and she gets the baby baptized and all that good stuff. But I did say Mary Magdalene and Jesus himself is back and Northwest. She's the one and only Jesus. Well, speaking about Jesus and Northwest, Kanye West's dad, we all know you guys have been trying to get to Sunday service for a really long time.
Yes.
But it looks like Kanye West went on over to Howard University because it was homecoming for a lot of the HBCUs, historically black universities. And Kanye was over at Howard, and it was open to the public and had a major turnout. And he did a screening of his I Am Jesus documentary. So, yeah.
And
I want to see that. It's an
nice
IMAX.
gown.
I do want to see it. I know. Do we know when it's coming out? Like later this month?
October 20, because there's no word on the album, but the documentary.
There is word on the album, actually. October 25th is when the new date of Jesus
Haven't there
is
been
King.
Multiple?
Yeah.
It's in multiple.
See.
So I'll say the documentary has a release date. The album doesn't have an official release date, but the rumor is they're trying to put the album with the documentary.
And he keeps tweaking it, I think.
He keeps tweaking it. So the documentary will be October 25th, I believe, but they're trying to package the album with the documentary.
Got it.
But he has been playing snippets of it for people at Sunday service.
Exactly.
He was just at Howard. I have some words about this, but I'll save it for Back to Reality on Black Hollywood Live. Make sure you guys tune in on Sundays at 4 p.m. I will not say it here. Very interesting, but he was at Howard University.
Okay.
All right. Well, we also saw in an Instagram story, a fan asked Kylie, do you plan on having more kids? To which Kylie responded, I can't wait to have more babies, but just not ready yet. So maybe, is she pregnant? Is she not? I mean, she said she can't wait, but she was also in the hospital recently for that sore throat. I'm doing quotations.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know. People said it was morning sickness.
I don't know. I originally thought, okay, she's just got flu-like symptoms, you know. Then we have that text message that you guys reported on during the Kardashian News Daily segment where the lady was saying she was just wheeled out of her C-section and saw Kylie and Travis, and that they think it's first trimester sickness because there's no way that they would have let them back in the high-risk labor areas. So I don't know. I think that could just be another girl just trying to sell a story to make some money.
I do too, because if you're a woman and you've been to the doctors, there's so many, sorry to cut you off, exits you can walk out of. There's so many ways where, like, if you go to OBGYN, you're not just there because you give birth to a baby.
Yeah.
As a woman, you can be in the same area with people who give birth to babies, but have a pap smear, get STD checks. You can literally get mammograms for breast cancer. It does not have to be because you're giving birth to a baby. And because these are high celebrities, they could have just been walked out a different way.
Yeah.
I'm just not to say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if she's getting a pregnancy test, she doesn't have to go to a big hospital. She can go to a little bitty clinic or take a pregnancy test at home.
And not only that, but Kylie did an amazing job of hiding that she was pregnant for 9 months before. So
Facts.
what makes you think that she's going to slip up and let
Come
someone
on.
see her at a hospital?
Yeah.
You know, I
Just
just
could have had a
don't see
sore
it.
throat and was like, let's just walk out this way. And it just could have been the NICU area and was like, oops, my bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't know, but I'm saying it. I think she might be pregnant.
Really?
I think she might be pregnant. I just see Kris Jenner all over this with them, the split, and then her sore throat. I'm just like, is this a coy? I'm just really curious to see if this is like. But I agree with what you said, Kiki. Like I totally agree with like with the woman body. There's so many things that why you're at the hospital, but. I don't know. I'm just.
You're right. It could be. I mean, you never know. This could be a case of like, because they were working on baby number 2.
Yes, exactly. They were, and she was expressing how she had baby fever, and that because Travis was calling her wifey, and that they were feeling each other, and I'm just, I don't know. I see something in
She's
the
always
works.
said she doesn't want to wait long to have another child, like have a full-blown family. So
She wants the kids to be close in age, I believe, is what she said.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know.
I see what you're saying, Rach. I agree with you.
And it wouldn't be the first
have to see.
time that Kris and the whole family have tried to like
Keep it secret.
Yeah. Because let's talk about remember when Kim had some decoy babies back in 2013 as far as when North was going on? She sent out fake photos of North was actually
I remember that.
specific babies to different people to see if those photos would get leaked.
Who sent the picture to
she
the
knew.
news outlet?
Mason.
So she knew.
It was Mason.
Mason did
Oh, it
it.
was Kourtney with Mason. Mason
No,
Mason
sent
sent
out
those
sold the
photos
photos because Mason's saving up for that Bugatti.
Baby
I told you
Mason
guys.
was like, I'm the only baby here. I'm the only one who needs the
told you.
attention. There's a new baby.
He's the
He
original.
leaked the photo.
Yeah.
But he's not the only baby of the family who's getting some attention because Rain Disc had an amazing time flipping off the cameras of the paparazzi.
Such a mood. Seeing this video of Rain, I'm like, wow. I just like flip it like Disick, y'all. Flip it like Disick.
Flip it like Disick. I know.
Scott son indeed.
Oh my gosh, I know. I don't know if we have the photo or not, but it was really cute, and he like flipped off the camera.
Was a mess.
It was adorable, but I wonder if Kourtney, if Corey was like, you should beat their ass.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
What does Corey think?
Corey.
We want to know what you think, Corey.
But talking about
but I feel like Rain got that from his father, Scott.
You know he did.
And he definitely seen him sticking up the middle finger.
My little Rain.
Little Rain. Look at him.
Oh, there we go. Yes.
There we go.
Oh my God.
Like, how do you know they do this?
Yes. Me walking out of work.
Oh.
Anyway, so
Yes.
but
Mode.
Exactly. We're all curious what Corey has to say.
Right.
And Corey was actually in the news this week. Unlikely friendship we saw. Corey took Ellen and Portia to their first NFL game. They took a private jet and was that
He looks like so
when I saw this picture, I'm like, wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, what?
So
where did this even
picture
come
just
from?
looks very interesting.
From what I can understand is I think general public art or something like that is Portia's business.
Yes.
Or something along, that's what it's called or something. And
Okay.
and apparently I think he manages some people, so I think he is helping manage Portia from what I can understand. So that's the connection there.
Well, I think more
Really?
the connection is like Kris Jenner is great friends with Ellen. Kris Jenner's dating Corey. Corey
Because Kris Jenner's there
yeah.
too. But like you said, people don't know, but Corey actually used to be a really big manager and he used to manage really big celebrities. I think he took a break from that because like Justin Bieber and all that was all Corey Gamble. And I think you're right, he does work with them. But Kris is also friends with them, and Kris is on that jet too. So I think he worked with Portia, and I think they're just friends who literally just probably hang out every day and was like, let's take this photo. Rain is my mood.
Yeah, it's not too random. We all were like, wait, when we saw it, but it's not too random when you really do connect the dots of like, okay, they all are friends.
I mean, just because I work with you doesn't mean I have to be your friend.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like maybe, I just find it very odd that they're all hanging out. I think Corey just happened to be there at the perfect time, perfect moment. It was Chris's plane or Portia's plane, somebody else's plane, and Corey's like, "Oh, I'm here. Let's take this picture."
Chris is like, I can't go, but my boyfriend Corey can come.
I don't know. I really don't see how they can have a connection.
I don't know.
You know, I'm not in the crew.
Yeah, but they're like cuddling. Like that's like an intimate picture.
I've done
that's
that
not like, hey, take a selfie.
Oh,
it's like,
done that?
I've done that with a family, like just a friend, like a friend of a friend. I've done that before.
Okay,
I'm like,
Howard.
hey, girl, take this picture with me
That's
real
what
quick.
it's
I don't
me
know
and my
this
sugar daddy. That's
You
what
don't know
that
this
looks
girl,
like.
Howard. Don't act like you know her.
Babe.
I don't know this man. If I would have seen him walking down the street.
Sorry to this man.
Sorry to this
I did not
man.
know
Sorry.
this man.
I don't know
Well,
this
speaking
man.
of getting to know, the E! True Hollywood Story, we talked about this, is actually coming back. It's one of the most legendary shows on E! Because I used to watch it growing up. And Kim Kardashian is one of the subjects, which we all love. So her episode aired, and it had people like Kanye West, her husband, her sisters Khloe and Kourtney, mom Kim and Jonathan. They talk about stories about them setting up a fake date with Britney Spears, going up the paparazzi. I seen some clips about Ray J, so I think she opens up about the whole Ray J situation. And Kim was really open on E! True Hollywood Story, which you really have to be with these type of shows. And I'm really interested, and I'm excited that she got to be one of the subjects for E! True Hollywood Story.
And I think isn't
Kim
that like
Kardashian.
isn't that like the big reveal premiere episode was with Kim?
Yeah.
No,
I
actually,
thought it
Someone
was.
else.
Tonight is the very first episode
no.
with Kim.
Allegedly, it might have changed. So when I did the Keeping Up the Kardashian news daily that we do, she was like the third episode. So the first episode was someone else, and then she came a few weeks after. But it could have changed.
Oh.
It could be different now. But when we reported it, her episode actually wasn't supposed to air until the 17th.
Okay.
They probably pushed it up
because of the episode
because of the
tonight.
episode tonight.
Featuring
so I
all
think
Kim.
she is tonight. But allegedly she was the 17th, and there was someone before her, and then I think like Ariana Grande's brother was after, but someone bigger was before her, and that's no shade to her. She just was the 17th, but I think they pushed her episode up.
Oh, okay.
So I think she's
want to
tonight.
watch it.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch it.
And it's everyone. They even talked to her, one of her childhood best friends. They talked to her sisters, of course, but it's only Khloe, Kourtney, Kim, Kanye, and Kris. Jonathan and I believe like her best friends growing up.
So Kendall and Kylie weren't a part of it?
I don't believe Kendall and Kylie were. I think it was like the older sisters.
Okay.
Not even Rob was a part of it.
Well,
but I think it's the people
Rob's
who know.
missing.
Rob?
Yeah.
Rob's missing. He's on witness protection.
But I bet you know who sat down for an interview with Corey.
Of course. Corey's always there.
Like, man,
no, he doesn't know her, but he's there.
I made Kim who she is.
Yeah.
I met her 2 years ago, and she's just been so lovely.
Yeah.
Chris's boyfriend is everywhere.
He's everywhere.
No one asked you, Corey.
Yes.
We're so mean.
So if you guys
there.
watch it, let me know. I'll be watching it. But I've seen a few clips, and it looks really, really good. So I'm really excited. I love Kim.
I just can't with Corey. Like, Corey, know your place.
He's there
Know
now.
your place.
He's popping up everywhere. He's
Oh,
ready.
we don't know this man, but
Sorry to this
Sorry,
man.
man.
I don't know this man.
Sorry to this man.
I wouldn't
But
know this man.
apparently
Look at
Ellen
the street.
DeGeneres knows him.
And so does Portia.
Okay, well, I think that leads us into Graham Glam, our favorite
It's my fave.
segment of each week. We're going to be voting on the best Instagram photo, and we're going to obviously start off with our girl Kim. Have you met Kim? Is the name of
Met
tonight's
Kim.
Love
episode.
her.
Here
Yes.
she is. I love this. This is very much
Aw.
Yeezy vibes. I love the socks and the shoes and like the gray. I feel like the Yeezy look is definitely good on her. I think she can really pull it off.
Her
Yeah.
caption for this photo was like, "I'm so excited for the blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Yeah, you
look
look
ecstatic.
really excited."
I love it. But this is like she looks great. She looks like
does.
nostalgia Kim. She looks amazing.
I love it. The next photo we have is of Kourtney. She does not care that she had just been robbed. She's like, I'm
Mary
going to
Magdalene's
Armenia.
sister.
She's like, I'm here.
looks
She looks
like
great.
Kim. I thought that was like
know,
first
she looks
glance.
Her and Kim
Great.
look alike.
And she got baptized with her kids as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was beautiful. And the next is our girl Chloe.
Oh, ooh.
Slay.
Yes.
Slaying.
Ooh.
When was the last time you met a woman who could match the design of the stairs with her outfit?
Oh.
Cheetah print.
Yeah, and I actually
Sexy.
looked up. I loved this photo so much in this jumpsuit that I looked up on Good American how much it was, and it's about $200.
American dollars?
American doll hairs.
Ooh, baby.
Where I'm like, okay, no, just exit out, just exit
Chloe,
out.
can we do layaway?
Can we put it on
It's
layaway?
reversible. It's reversible.
Oh.
Fun fact.
What is
and
the other side,
It's
zebra?
black.
What other
black.
exotic animal are we getting?
$200. I need this to be like 4 times reversible.
Well, that's
Yeah.
okay.
It
I
is
mean,
really cute, though.
$200 reversible.
It's
It's
so
$100 for one side, $100 for
There
the
you
other.
go.
Two
Yes.
outfits in one.
2 in 1. Okay.
You're good.
Looks
It is super
amazing.
cute, though.
You're fine. And the next is of Kendall. She's advertising Calvin Klein, but she's been very loyal to and has had a lot of ads go on with Calvin
Body.
Klein.
Yes.
Cute ad, very like 70s, 80s.
My Calvins.
All
My
right.
Calvins.
She literally has my closet in the background. Like, that's how my closet looks.
I love it.
The old school track,
Yes.
lighting. Yes. And then, of course, lastly, we've got our girl Kylie.
It's one of my favorite outfits because it's so 2000.
And so she recently posted this, so it's like, okay, is she pregnant? Is she not? Is this an old photo? Is this a new photo?
She banked up photos last time.
This is like, I'm not. Leave me alone.
So,
love it.
For those of you who have watched us for years, you know that within the past couple years, we've had these heads printed off where we vote. If you're a new viewer because the girl Chloe sent you, thank you, and this is how we do it. We have all their heads cut out, and we are going to be voting on the best Instagram photo of the week, so drum roll, please. 3, 2,
Hurry up, Howard.
1. Hey! All right, Howard, who did you pick?
So I picked Kim, even though I love my girl Chloe. She was number 2 on my list, but I could pick Kim because it was just so laid back. It was a cute, like, everyday girl next door type of vibe with the shoes, with the hair, the shorts. She was just, like, hanging out. Like, come hang out with me. This looks like a Calvin Klein ad.
It's so cute.
So I love it.
I picked Chloe. Kylie was my number 2, but I love Chloe's look because I love leopard. She looked great in that jumpsuit. I can't afford it, sis, so if you want to give me the layaway plan, I will kindly buy that $200 jumpsuit. But she just looked hot in it. It was like skin tight and very like, wow.
Yes.
So Chloe looked amazing.
I did notice there was a payment plan option on the Good American.
Hey!
Yes. On the Good American
Alright.
website.
I'm getting that jumpsuit.
Yes.
Well, that changes everything, Rachel.
I
Yeah.
actually, so exactly. I was so intrigued by this photo that I was like, I have to look this up online. And so exactly, it's roughly $200. And I just love how the Good American website, they're like the average person.
Yeah.
You know, like I really like how all the models are the average person and that you don't have to be a size 0 to
Hello.
get what Chloe is wearing.
Chloe, I love you, and I just want to know, did the stairs come with the outfit?
Exactly. Her hair looks amazing. Her heels look amazing. Her body looks amazing.
Yes.
I love it.
Speaking of who else looks amazing, our girl Kourtney. I just love her outfit, and it's beautiful what her and her family did in Armenia. So I think that is the number one pick for me this week. But you guys are gonna have to stay tuned to see who we choose for next week.
Yes.
We're gonna be keeping our eyes on every Instagram photo that they post this week, because we're coming back and we are better than ever next week.
We are super fans, and that's what we do.
That's right.
Baby.
Okay.
So thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to comment down below what you thought of the episode, who you want to see win next week, and of course, whether or not you think Kylie and Travis are going to work it out. We sure hope so. But in the meantime, where can everyone keep up with you on social media?
Yes, y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Rachel Robillard, and y'all can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Rach_Robillard.
Guys, I'm Nakia Monet. You can find me on all social media at Kiki Boom Boom. And on Mondays and Tuesdays, which is Tuesday and Wednesdays, we do the Keeping Up with the Kardashian weekly news that goes up on AfterBuzz TV reality sites. Make sure you guys check that out.
Yes, and you can follow me, Howard III, on all social media outlets at Howard III. I also do the Back to Reality after show on our sister channel, Black Hollywood Live, on Sundays at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I also do the Growing Up Hip Hop after show on AfterBuzz on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And thank you guys for the shout outs in the live chat. Hey, what's up, Andy? Hey, Shiny Sweet Smile. Everybody else, we love you guys.
Yes, we love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and you can follow me everywhere at Mr. Dakota T Jones, and we will keep up with you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Our founder, Kevin Undergaro, and me, Maria Menounos, would like to thank you for tuning in to AfterBuzz TV. Remember, we're not just the first, we're the biggest in the world, and we're the only destination for all your favorite TV shows. Whatever you crave, we've got it. So go to AfterBuzzTV.com and check out our lineup. Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.